You are the God who sees me. We all have different paths on this earth. Some of us travel with title, wealth, and power, and some of us travel with less. I was a handmaiden to Sarah, the wife of Abraham, the man whom God chose to make a covenant with. God promised that their offspring would be more numerous than the stars in the heavens. The years went by, and still there was no heir. The promise of God seemed to be slipping away. So one day, Sarah decided to take action. When Sarah was well beyond childbearing years, she ordered me to lay with her husband so that I could produce their blessed promise from God. I was furious. I had done nothing wrong to be treated this way. When I couldn't take it anymore, I ran away. I thought maybe I could start over, work for someone who was more kind. And that's when a messenger from heaven found me. He told me that I was to return and submit to my mistress because I was pregnant. Then the angel promised me something. He said that my son and I would be taken care of and that our descendants would be too numerous to count. Imagine that. Too numerous to count. So I returned and submitted to Sarah as I had been told. And not long after, I gave birth to a boy, just as I had been told. I named him Ishmael, which means God hears. For years, I endured the mean words, the judgmental stares, all the abuse, because I had a promise from God to hold on to. I watched my son grow and thrive. He was so smart and so talented. Watching him made enduring the hard times so much easier. And for a while, things were peaceful. But then the prophecy came true. Sarah, at 90 years of age, had bore a son. It was a true miracle of God. Not long after that, I found myself in the desert again, alone and without options. I placed my hungry and my thirsty boy under a bush, and I went off because I couldn't bear to watch him die. And then it happened again. The angel of God Almighty came to me. He brought us water. And again, he promised that God would make my son into a great nation. It is difficult to mother alone. It requires constant hard work and endless hours of learning how to survive in the desert. I have come to understand that the desert is God's gift that demands full surrender. I know now that I am never alone, never forgotten, and never out of God's sight.